Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us. We get set to find out who will emerge from the Eastern Conference play-in tournament. Winner moves on, and the starting group for Chicago. The turnaround jumper. Chicago with a rebound. And so here it is Chicago. Money from 17 feet out.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Unloads. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. This one for 3. Fires in the triple. 5 points in the game.
An outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
They need this. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Over to the left wing. Down low. Oh, stolen by Tate. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. No good with the triple. Here's Douglas. Gets it to go from the corner.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
To the inside. Stripped away. First quarter of ball. Almost 2.5 minutes in. Offensive board. He's covered by Tate. 5 on the clock. Here's Douglas. Goes back up. Deflected. Here's the break. And finished off by Tate.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Douglas can't hit.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
That free throw no good.
Number 3. 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Douglas. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. at 6. From downtown, sinks the tray.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Tate inside. Picked it out of midair. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Joseph. No points so far. Pulls it. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
The floater. His first miss. 3 for 4 in this contest now. Spins. Jacks up a 3. No luck on that one.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Pass to Tate. No good there, off the double clutch. And so here is Chicago. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Here's the 3. Nails it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Douglas. Got a piece of it.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
And he's one for the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Chicago trails by 5. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Man, he's checked in for Joseph. Edwards, he's checked in for Chicago. Douglas can't hit.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Pass to man. Puts up a 3. Can't get it to go. He's made 3. He's missed 3 so far.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
To stop the drought. Drops in the 3.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Tate. And finished off by Tate.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Chicago trails by 4. He's covered by Tate. Releases. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. He hangs, and the layup is up and in.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Chicago with the ball. To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
A deep 3. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Douglas. 15 in his last outing. Outside Edwards. The 3. Tate grabs the board. Shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Gets the 3 ball to go. He has 7.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
He's covered by Tate. Yep, that one's good.
Assistant, Latham.
Puts it up from 15. That won't go. 3 for 6 in this one.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Douglas. To the paint. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
The home team calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now here's man. Still no points. Over to the wing. The 17-footer. Edwards pulls it in.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
The shot's good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
The fadeaway. No good off the back of the rim.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge, even after the video review,
there's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. Chicago making a switch here. That one misses from Tate. Chicago trails by 3. Here's Payne. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
The 3 is up. Hits a 3-pointer. He's got 9. Now Tate. In his last outing, he had 11 points. And stolen by Edwards. In transition, here they come. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Chicago shooting their first free throws here for the night. The first one falls. And he can't hit the second. Shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Fires for 3. The shot by Wesley, no good. Chicago leading by 3. Out to the right wing. Pass to Edwards. The 3 ball. Ooh, a misfire there. He's made 5. He's missed 5. Outside man. Off the mark there with a 3.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
Here's Payne. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
The home team calls timeout. Joseph is checked in for man. Here's Joseph, defended by Payne. And that one's good. Joseph has gotten his second bucket on the night.
But check out the handles. A spin move like that is how you lose the nearest defender.
1:10 left to play in the first quarter. He hits the back iron and sinks it. 11 points in the game.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Fires from deep. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. Chicago with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Knocks down the triple. And now an 8-point Chicago lead.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team. I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Chicago making a switch here.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for Chicago. Number 0.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter here. To the left wing. The 3. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That one misses. Chicago making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. Good on the second one. Shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Offline with a 3. Chicago leading by 4. Inside. Off with the layup.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Edwards. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Chicago ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second. Welcome back to the second quarter of this play-in tournament matchup. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Payne with it. Fires the 3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And for the Bulls. Pulls up on the wing. Man, misses.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit. Who knows? But he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Williamson for 3. It's hauled in by Fields.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And for Chicago, fades back. Sends it home from three-point land. 10 points for him.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Out to the right wing. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Pass to Hardy. Chicago with a rebound. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for Chicago. Number 9 at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Joseph is checked in for man. And so he hits both. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's Joseph. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Shot is up, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher, and his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
Here's Payne. Uses the glass on the layup. Payne's got 8 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Williamson's checked in for Edwards. The home team calls timeout. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Joseph, defended by Payne. Six on the shot clock. They get it back. Fields. Pass to Wesley. The 3 is up. Can't get it to drop.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Knocked away. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck to neck. Let's see the response here.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Well, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
It's just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Chicago leading by 5. Drops it in from the low post.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. 3-pointer. And that one's good. Joseph has got 7 points.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Williamson, right side. Shoots. Nice open look, but it's no good. Gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. And here's Payne. Give him 8. From 17. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
They set a pick. Puts one up from 19. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Launches it. Chicago with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And he drives in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And here's the fast break. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 19 points in the game.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
Comes up empty down low. Shooting it at 52%. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Douglas. Pass to Payne. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
He shot 3 of 6 from the foul line. Here's Joseph, defended by Payne. Charity stripe shot. Not going to go that time. Chicago leading by 7. Fades. Tate grabs the board. Tate's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. He's got 15.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Here's Douglas. Hasn't got one to fall yet. Top of the key jumper, no good. Here's Wesley. A shot from the low post is good. And now just a 3-point Chicago lead.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's Douglas. Blocked. Pass to Joseph. Out to the wing. There's the 3. Rebounded by Payne.
He started the game scorching the nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Douglas can't hit. Shooting the rock well in the second quarter. 55% from the floor. Puts it up from 15. Chicago with a rebound.
And that's just an off-balance, low-percentage shot, especially without room to operate.
The shot by Payne, no good. Shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. From outside the arc. The shot by Wesley, no good. Chicago leading by 3. Pass to Payne. Shot clock at 5. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
Lets it go from deep. That shot is off.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Douglas. Uneasy 2 on the layup. And it's a 7-point Chicago lead.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
And here's Tate outside. Doesn't go for him. The Bulls shooting it at 52%. Stolen. And they're on the run. There's the triple. Sinks it from distance. Tate's got 9.
It's amazing to me. I mean, this is what so many teams try to find now in transition, the open 3.
Here's Douglas. Lets the 3 fly. Tate grabs the board. Tate's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Wesley. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago leading by 4. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home. Woo!
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Here's Tate driving to the basket. Yep, that one goes. He's got 11. There's a minute 26 left in the first half. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
1:21 left in the first half of this one. Good. He's got 24.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Chicago with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Douglas. Fades away. It's hauled in by Fields. Pass to Joseph. From deep. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Down low. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Tate. And finished off by Tate.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No one covering. Shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Here's Wesley. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
13 foul.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Douglas can't hit. Here's Joseph. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Chicago ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far.
You can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically none. There were a few calls they thought should have gone their way, but you can't rely on the refs to bail you out. Seeing how things are shaking down for Chicago. They've kept this one close so far. In this elimination game, what's the key for the second half, Shaq?
Don't give the ball away. Make your other teams work for it. And stay hungry like me.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back to the action in the third quarter of this all-important play-in game. Here's Douglas. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And he drops the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And for Chicago. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
At the line for 2, number
28. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Chicago leading by 5. Six to shoot. Drains the triple. Douglas has got 5 points.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Out left to the wing. for three. Chicago with a rebound. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Fires the three. Tate grabs the board. Tate's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Here's Douglas. Takes the three. Look it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. And he makes it on the layup. He's got 7.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Chicago leading by 8. Got a piece of it. And they're on the break. The finish! And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Yeah, they want this to be a transition game. It's where they've been most effective.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep pushing the pace.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
The home team calls timeout. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Joseph. Pass to Tate. 4-3. Chicago with a rebound.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Here's Douglas. The 17-footer. Shot's no good. 7 for 13 now in this game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
First team foul.
Chicago leading by 9. There's a screen beyond the arc. That one no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And there's the rejection. It's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. It's Tate on the wing. He's got 15. Off target from the wing. The Bulls have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. They set the pick. To the paint to stop the run. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
They swipe it.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend. I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Here's Douglas. 9 points in the game. From the arc. No luck on that one.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
He does not get the second one.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Once again, off the mark by Chicago. It's tipped. And that one's good. Joseph has got 14.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Douglas. No good again that time. Got 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Tries the spin move. Here, too much contact.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
Chicago leading by 5. Launches a 3. Pure from three-point range. He's got 32 points.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
From behind the arc. Chicago with a rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he makes the first. Man, he's checked in for Joseph. Edwards, he's checked in for Chicago. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Left side Tate. A quick shot there. It's off target. For Chicago, they've gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Blocked! Fires it. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Here's Douglas. 9 points in the game.
And now they've got to be careful at the defensive end. They're over the limit much earlier than they should be.
These are his first free throws of the game. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the long J.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. And the Bulls lead by 10.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Into the lane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Edwards. Here's Douglas. 5 to shoot. Puts it up. Misses the jumper. Shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Now here's Tate, guarded by Edwards. To the wing on the left. Lets it fly. And the jumper is good. Give him 35.
Making the defense look absolutely helpless. He's in full control.
Takes a three. He can't get it to go. Shooting nearly 60% from the floor in the third. Straight down.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Buries it from three.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Looking to get it going. He's off on that one.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
From the high post. And he gets it to go off the front iron. And now it's a 9-point Chicago lead.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Here's Douglas. 11 points in the game. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Up and in on the layup.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Chicago leading by 7. Knocked loose. And here they come. Ahead. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Man's got his first points in this one.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
To the left side wing. Takes the three. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback. Now just a 3-point Chicago lead.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
From deep. It doesn't go for him. Outside Tate. Well, the defenders... stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Chicago making a switch here. Chicago leading by 4. Now here's Edwards. Still without a bucket. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Here's Mann. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game.
First personal foul, 4th team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
He hits the second from the line. The Bulls shooting 45% here in the second half. Pass to Williamson. The three. Knocks it down from distance. And the Bulls lead by 6.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. A three from the inbound. On target from range. 43 points in the game.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Lets the three fly. Another three for Chicago.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Chicago leading by 6. And here comes the break. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. 26 seconds left in the third. Wesley pass to Fields to the inside. Here's Wesley, covered by Williamson. The shot by Wesley, no good. To the middle. Intercepted. Pushing it up now. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And so it's Chicago, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. Back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we welcome you back as we head into the fourth quarter of this decisive play-in game. Looking to get back on track. Chicago with a rebound. Williamson's got 5 rebounds in the game. And for Chicago, blocked! Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
The ball goes to Chicago.
Outside Edwards. Hits the trifecta.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here. Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
And it's good. 2 points.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
That's 4 fouls for him tonight. He needs to pick his battles wisely going forward.
And so here is Chicago. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Off target from 3-point range.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And that one's good. Joseph.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Outside Edwards. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Fields. Fields has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Wesley. Shot clock at 6. Got it from about 16 feet.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Once again, off the mark by Chicago. Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. 13 feet out. That shot off the mark. Oh, good D by Edwards. Fast break. Here we go. And Williamson throws it down.
Did you see that, B.A.? Just an emphatic tomahawk slam.
Wow, just pure power right there. Wesley, pass to Hardy. Here's Fields. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
And you can tell by how hard he battled for that putback that he still has a lot of energy left for the end of this game.
And doing that kind of dirty work down low makes a huge difference in a game this close. What a... play on the offensive glass.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen, hoping to inspire his team here.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Now, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Tries it from 16. Hardy grabs the board. Gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. The quick look, no good that time. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for Chicago. They trail by 1. Chicago making a switch here. Here's the 3. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter. Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Can't connect from short range.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now. Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
There's a screen. Outside for Randall. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Lets it go from the wing. Chicago with a rebound. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Bulls lead by 1. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Joseph. And it's off from 3-point range. And for the Bulls, they're shooting efficiently, 50% so far.
Just a little too aggressive, and now he's on that brink of fouling out. Expect their opponent to really go after him now.
Williamson outside. This one for 3. No good on the shot. Gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Here's Dunn. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
First team foul.
For Chicago, they're shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Here's Douglas. He drops it from range.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Pass to Dunn. There's the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Here's Douglas.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
It's blocked. And they'll keep possession. And so here is Chicago. It's a three-point game. Defended by Dunn. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Shooting 52% from the floor so far. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Chicago trails by 5. Again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for 2.
That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. Well, Chicago's shooting a nice 50% for the game. From the arc. Another 3 for Chicago.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Shooting 55% since the start of the fourth. Back to Joseph. There's the 3. That one goes, and that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. He shoots. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Douglas. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
And they should have, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. Pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
And he's checked in for Joseph. Here's Douglas. A shot from the high post. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. And he's got 41 now. Oh, connects again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And so here is Chicago. The 3 is up. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Puts it up from 17. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
Out to the wing. Three-pointer, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
From behind the arc. The shot that time not on target.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
No good on the triple.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Drives to the hoop. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. From 12 feet. Shots blocked.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
That one drops for him.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
1:41 left to play in the fourth. No good with a layup. And here's Tate outside. Drills it from deep. Tate's got 20 points.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
He's guarded by man. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
Bulls ball. Shooting for Chicago.
And the technical free throw is good. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth. Douglas. It's deflected. Outside man. Goes up on the wing. The shot comes out. Chicago trails by 6.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Shooting 55% since the start of the fourth. Another one goes! Incredible! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Banked it in off the glass.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Here's Tate. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
It's never an easy point in the game. Knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L. "15 seconds left in the final quarter. Got a hand on it. And they've done it. What a win for them. Boy, they showed tremendous resiliency. A clutch play-in performance after dropping game 1.
And it's right where they would have been in past years. The 8th seed coming in, that's where they'll be slotted in the playoff bracket.
That's another thrilling play-in game in the books. And you can really feel that postseason excitement in the air now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForge.
Get the cake in the butter, I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. Ain't all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win. One missing it up, one missing it in. One messing with kick, one and that's it. Come to the spot, I got 1-on-1 pieces and all of them cost me a grip. Come to the US, good service, I'm ready to tip. You know when I'm hip, I don't got a chip. You know I ain't no little bit of shrimp. We switching. We switching locations in the gym. She said she don't wanna say Gunna no more. She about to start calling me him. About to start calling me him. I'm him. I need you making.
Here's Tate. Over Young. Tate, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
He got Griffin, and it's Carroll in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And that one, good.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Pass to Griffin. Here's Pickett. Here he goes. And there's the dunk to finish it off.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Milwaukee with the rebound. Pickett's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown. He's got 25.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Over to the wing. Here's Bailey, defended by Mann. And he gets it to go.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
About 42% so far. Fires from 14. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Here's the break. Rebounded by Pickett. Pickett's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Young. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Unloads. Buries the jump shot.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
Out to the right wing. Here's Pickett. Tate with the rebound. Tate's only got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Driving the lane. Count that one.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now here's Carroll. Here's Bailey, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. I asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Nice move. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. 4 on the clock. Makes it off the glass. Bailey's got 12 points in just the second half.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Bailey.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Young. Puts the move on. Tries again, and he lays it up and in. Young's got 4 this quarter.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes. Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Griffin passes to Carey. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for Milwaukee.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come.
I got the juice like I'm Cochran. Minute Maid, critter put this juice in a carton. A dime in a nickel, turn this bargain into margins. Been patient, back and forth, my mind racing. Got potential.
Here's Tate. Goes up off the inbound. And finished off by Tate.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam can? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Pickett can't hit.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Townsend. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Townsend's got 12 points in just the second half.
Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
Here's Wesley. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. To the wing, right side. Pickett. No good from outside. Pass to Wesley. Jacks up a three. Connects from downtown.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Here's Bailey. He's guarded by man. Here's Young. Nails the baby hook. Young's got 21 points in the game.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Count that one.
You know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Here's Bailey. Tate grabs the board.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Wesley. Tipped. Here's Pickett. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Pickett's got 34 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Gets the three to fall. Joseph has got 8 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elemental. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Milwaukee leading by 12. It's Griffin, high post. He's against Tate. It's tipped. Fires from deep. Next, Milwaukee with a rebound. Townsend's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
And so that's the end of game 2. No question, this is a big win for the Bucks.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they hit one and then just dialed up again. And it worked.
This team is playing with confidence and heart right now. They're in control of this series so far.
Yeah, no question. They're the more cohesive team right now, just going out there and executing their game plan.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Over to the left wing, to the paint. Here's Bailey, off target at the rim. From outside the arc. And Young pulls it down. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the...
See a hot girl, me a call her hello. If you see bigger the dance and the place get mellow, hear me I tell you. Some do me think, chain do me bling, skip me enemy, them me alone.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. To the middle, looking for Young. He gets it there. Oh, and that dunk by Young.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
And for the Bucks, they've got Young, and it's Pickett in at the 3. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Bucks leading by 10. A fader. A shot, no good.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And for Milwaukee, we've got Griffin, and it's Pickett in at the 3 spot.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
There seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And the layup's good off the glass. And he has 28 points for the game.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Outside Griffin. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Here's Bailey. He's covered by Joseph. Bailey passes to Pickett. From 10 feet out, got a piece of it. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound, Milwaukee. Young's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. It passes to Griffin. To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Kate, no good. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Outside Griffin. Pass to Young. Down low. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Bailey. Tate with the rebound. Tate's only got 6 rebounds here tonight. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter, and it's good for 2.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, we'll see how the other side responds here. They have to come up big. And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
And that was the right call. But when you need a basket, those are the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Bailey passes to Griffin. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Here's Pickett. 2 free throws coming up. And they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, on the wire, this is what it's for.
Constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
.23 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Here's Bailey. Pass to Griffin. Here's Bailey. And he lobs it up. Tipped. And for Milwaukee, they've got Griffin, and it's Bailey in at the one.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Pickett. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Pickett's got 28 points for the game.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's Wesley. Pass to Fields. And the shot goes down. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Potter. Here's McDaniels. There's the block. And they get it back. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Inside. And he dunks it down.
I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
To the inside. Very pretty alley-oop.
Saw saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Well, Milwaukee's shooting 52% from the floor so far.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that side.
Into the lineup for Milwaukee, Isley, number 22.
Here we go. Here's Tate. Lays it up and banks it in.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Stevens. The three. Doesn't go in. Third miss out of 9 shots. Gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Potter's got 4 rebounds now. The baseline J is on the way. Here's Isley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
These guys have been hitting the offensive boards hard throughout this whole game. Great job converting the extra opportunities.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
The three is up. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Here's Potter. Here's Carroll. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
Just owning the offensive glass right now. Just refusing to let up.
And you can't teach effort. You can encourage it, but this is why you covet guys who are so self-motivated. He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
He buries it from 3. Carroll's got 5 points in the quarter.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Potter. Right wing. Here's Wilkins. Down low. Isley. Got a hand on it. Puts up a 3. Wilkins with a rebound. Milwaukee leading by 22. Pass to Potter. Here's Stevens. Fires for 3. Doesn't go that time.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Potter, the pass to Isley.
Tú sientes una que te pone. A el que no quiera bailar porque traiga una silla, le damos con dos kish que
Gets some room on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And for Milwaukee, they've got Young, and it's Griffin in at the shooting guard. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disrupted in terms of what they've done defensively.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Here's Tate. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Pickett. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Count it. Good.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Bucks leading by 5. Screen by Young. Inside. Plays it up and banks it in. Young's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Into the lane. The rebound by the Bucks. Young's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. And really an alert play on the glass there to get that second chance. He's having one of those games that we've really grown accustomed to seeing him put forth.
And these back-to-back games like this, he is on a tear, competing with every ounce of energy he's got.
Now here's Griffin. Pass to Bailey. Back to Griffin. Knocks down the 3-ball.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now Joseph. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 12-4 run. Tate fires from 18. Rebounded by the Bucks. Young's, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Screen by Young. Here's Griffin. No good from the wing. Doing it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
It's stolen by Tate. A rebound by Young. Young's got rebound number 15 here tonight. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And so Young nails them both. .149 left in the fourth quarter. That shot off. Here's Griffin. He takes it in.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
Launches it. And the 3-ball is good. He's got 21.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
The Bucks call time. .133 left here in the fourth quarter. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Shoots the 3. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. And Joseph gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game and give the bonus. We'll head to the line for 2.
Oh, no. He's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
to 50%. Jacks up a three. Milwaukee with the rebound. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Bucks.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep may be in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do.
Here's Fields. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing. Clearly a foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Milwaukee in total control. Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee.
Anytime I see them, fly the ride, man, freedom, put me up, man, he kept on L2R2, man, fuck this school like the cinema view. If bro see Jones, man, chilling it too, man. Step trying to finish them, you, no, man, cut you, bust that. Think, give me that WhatsApp, but when I hit you, better bring me that rucksack, like, on the up block with a rock back. 2 hands on, man, clutch that. Don't sell, man, cock that. Any up on sight, man. I'm like, who's that, what's that? Man, cut.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, and it's Young in at the 3. Oh,
what a slam!
Oh, my.
Setting up for that all the way.
Hey, that's the kind of thing you have to envision before you even try it.
That was sensational. And you got to love seeing a guy having fun out
there. It's intercepted. And they're running. The three-pointer off the mark.
They are just owning the boards right now.
The steal. And they're pushing it up. Launches a 3. Counted from distance. He has 29 now.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Here's Pickett. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. And the Bucks lead by 7.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Milwaukee making some changes. Griffin comes in for Carroll. And Bailey subbed in for Potter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He reminded his team just how close this game is, saying, guys, we aren't out of this yet. We still have plenty of time left. Let's go out and execute our game plan, and I promise you we will win this game. Let's see how they come out of this timeout, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Bailey, the pass to Griffin. Pass to Pickett. 13 feet out.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
And Bailey gets it to go.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
4-3, and the three-pointer goes.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Griffin outside. And there's the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points. If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And it's good for 2.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's Tate. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. First one falls for him. And so Tate nails both of them.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Inside. And Young gets it to go. Young's got 15 points here in the second half.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Here's Pickett. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. And now a 9-point Milwaukee lead.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
His man. Rebounded by Pickett. Milwaukee shooting it at 52%. And he jams it home with authority.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Pass to Young. And the layup is good. Young's got 29 points.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
A minute and a half left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Milwaukee leading by 11. Tipped away. He takes it in.
Wow!
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
A minute 4 left to play in the fourth quarter. From downtown. And Young pulls it down.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Up top Tate. And here's the fast break. Finished off the break. There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
And that one's good. Pickett.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
30 seconds left in the fourth. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot.
Outside, but you doing donuts. Yeah, got the money in a headlight. Big dog every time we hit the red lights. Just shine, ain't nothing but a good day. Don't ain't teach him how to pump fake. Big shot.
Yeah, walk around. Left foot, right foot, walk around. Slide, walk around. Everybody walk around. Speed it up, walk around. Slow it down, walk around. Slide, walk around. Everybody walk around.
Yeah, I got my hand on the button. If I press the button, I turn everything into nothing. They'll talk behind your back and in your face to be frontin'. I be with the team, we gon' score way over 100.